Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. Shalom to the Akim, scattered through the four corners of the globe, preaching the word, truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word, truthfully and sincerely. And I'll say shalom to you, Akim, out there. And this is another sit-down lesson on this February the 4th, 2022, on this Friday night. And I'm going to bring out another news article so I can do for the sit-down lesson. And this is from the Jerusalem Post once again. And it's the highlight of this news article, and it reads, France to help shore up the United Arab Emirates air defenses after a Houthi drone attacks. And it says France said on Friday it has agreed to participate in the reinforcement of the United Arab Emirates defense system, including the deployment of the Rafael, if I pronounced that right, jets following the Houthi attacks, which is an Iran-backed allied military group in Yemen, So continuing on with the reading. And it says the United Arab Emirates were victims of serious attacks on their territory in January. In order to show our solidarity with this friendly country, France has decided to provide military support, in particularly to protect airspaces against any intrusions. French Army Forces Minister Florence Parly wrote on Twitter. It says the United Arab Emirates said in late on Wednesday that it has intercepted 3 drones that enter its airspace over unpopulated areas in the latest attacks on the Gulf commercial and tourism hub in the past few weeks. Early this week, the United States has also said it will send fighter jets to assist the United Arab Emirates following missiles attack on the Gulf state launched by the Yemen Houthi movement, including a full attack aimed at a base hosting United States force. So, after I was reading that article right there about, French to help shore up United Arab Emirates air defense after the Houthi drones attacks. So, it goes back into the nations going against each other, I'm about to bring that out to cover this news article right here for the sit-down lesson. Okay. Bring that up. Scripture out. And this is the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8, and it reads through the Holy Scriptures, "For nation shall rise against nations, and the kingdom against kingdoms." Right, because you're going to see these other kingdoms and other nations are, increasingly going against one another. And it's going to increase in the year 2022 so far, especially in the month of January, because you've been seeing a lot of increase of tensions mounting up between nations, in the Middle East region,
See you in the morning, man.
All right, see you, man.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'll see you in the morning. I get up.
All right, then.
See you here.
Yeah.
Hey, God just ate a sin. Don't eat the heavy shit.
Right. I don't blame you.
Shit, all right.
All right, man. So I came out there. I was talking to my OG. But yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, you're gonna see, as I was bringing out in the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8, you're gonna see the increase of the nations going against one another. It's gonna increase, intensify. Like I mentioned before, since Yahweh Bashim Al Shai been turning up the heat after the beloved elder Apostle Tahar, he made that statement of this year for 2022. Once he made that announcement, if Yahweh Bashim Al Shai is turning up, and it had been turning up, especially in the month of January. You've been seeing a lot of it, especially with the Ukraine border crisis situation, with that ongoing tensions. Then you've been seeing tensions over there in the Yemen region. It went from the Yemen region over there to the United Arab Emirates. The ongoing tension with the Houthi rebels of Yemen, and with the United States allied back with the Saudis, the Arab coalition with that as well too. And then you got the tension with the North Korea launching Arab missiles. I believe this is their 7th missile of the year so far. And then Kim Jong-un made that statement of, they want to build their military power and strength. And he kept his word on that. He been letting his actions do the talking on that. So it's been a lot of tension been building up. It calmed down a little bit, but expect to see it increase more in the year 2022 of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai. Is turning up the heat on things. An increase of these wars and rumors of wars are becoming reality. These nations going against one another. Second war was passed. We go to third world coming quickly. So, expect for these things to turn up and increase once again, especially in the upcoming months in the current year that we are living in the year 2022, so-called 2022, because really the new year is really in the springtime, because, the new year is not in the dead of winter. According to the Holy Scriptures, it's really in the new season, and new year is really in springtime, But that's for another topic and another lesson at hand. But, back to what I was saying, these nations are going to increase and intensify against one another, you're gonna have allies assisting their allies going against other different nations in a tag team way, like they have it in WWE. It's like it's gonna be a tag team of these two tag team teams versus the other opposing tag team teams of different nations and different kingdoms. You're gonna see an increase of that in these last days, And I'm gonna continue to bring it on to the Holy Scriptures in the book of Mark, chapter 13, verse 8, for edification's sake, for the sit-down lesson. And for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquakes in diverse places, and famines, and troubles. And these are the beginning of sorrows, right? These are the beginning of sorrows. As we see these things right before our eyes, especially, we hear these things in the news. So many different activities going on, Even though these prophecies might slow down, but it's going to increase and it's going to intensify once again, and it's going to heat up again, Especially in the year January 2022, you've been seeing definitely a lot of many different activities that have been heating up on the planet Earth, But it's going to increase again, slow down a little bit, but it's going to up the ante and increase again in these last days, And so with that, I hope this sit-down lesson was edifying through the spirit, power, grace, and mercy of Yahweh Shai. And first and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakar Kadash. Double honors to the elders, apostles, of great millstone, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim, scattered to the four corners of the globe, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. And shalom to the Akim that be like unto the speckled bird, preaching his word truthfully and sincerely. Until next time, I will say shalom.